Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan ra sepi da ka singam beats aqua na molai moro ha ka jingdap sans nem jongka. Rengkat ka 3 Olives Restaurant M Crown Hotel Kendai Lat Shillong bat ka Orange Nissan Lone So Po Shillong. One ban thiet ya ka kali Datsun Ready Go bathamai ka bas kem bat bidor.
Menteri Rang Ba Kajela Konrad K Sangma Pentip Ba Kajing Tre nang mentaka kerdop rung kerdop mi kabadan ha umling lani ka entry exit point kalaya chat bat ka sarkar kadang yele ban penbiang ya borok kijing kam bat ulayat hu ba ka sarkar MDA kabu ikathong ban pentri kam no yakni ka kerdop ha po katayo baningkong jong no pra lani ha po ka Shipowski jong upanai no pra menta ka arpun trik unai we arajat arpho kala don ru ka jingelang jong ki sang perthai pher ki badan hapo ka kenhun jong ka sarkar MDA menteri Rang Ba ulai tho bah ka ni ka jingelang ki le kran ni ki babun ki mat ki bai dai nak benta ka jimun toy ki pat ba nong shong nong ka jila na lor ki babun ki mat ki balai kran ulai tho ba ka jingelang kala rai ru bala don ki no ki parlok ha ka sarkar senrop ki bom hun yang rukam trikam ka sarkar ki dai ban pentem khnang ban yo ban penban ban syathat ha kilat pathai kubor.
In the meeting, we have discussed a number of important issues regarding the coordination between the coalition partners. Recently in the press, as you're aware, there have been some allegations and some statements been made by some of the partners of the MDA. So therefore, those matters were discussed, and it was the opinion and suggestion of all the coalition partners that the coalition partners should not come out with these kind of allegations outside openly, and if there are issues, then we should first take it up with the government and in the coordination committee meeting, and only if situation is not resolved, then we can take further steps. But the first step would be to discuss within the coordination and within the government. So this resolution was taken today, and all the coalition members have supported this resolution, and of course detailed discussions went into all the different points that have been raised in the media in the past. Then there were some issues discussed about the entry exit point also. So I briefed the members of the coordination committee that the entry exit point, at least in Umling, is at the verge of completion. We have also started the recruitment process. The advertisements have been done for the manpower that is going to run this location, and we are very hopeful that the infrastructure will be set up as was committed in the House, which is within this month, and we should be able to get the manpower training and be able to operationalize the entire entry exit point within a very, very short period of time, maybe a week or 10 days within the first week of December itself. So that is the target that we have, and apart from that, of course, many other points were there, but I think it would not be possible for me to go through all those points, but I'm happy that all the coalition partners have once again reiterated their confidence in the MDA, and they have once again confirmed their commitment to support this government and to continue working till the end of the term, and to ensure that all the different agendas that we have decided to take forward should be completed, and they've urged that the government should continue to do the development work that has been promised to the people of the state. As I was mentioning in the assembly last time, when this question was asked, that there were some points that the Honorable Governor had mentioned, some suggestions given, some notes he had given, and so those matters are being discussed with him. I will be meeting the Honorable Governor in the next couple of days to discuss these and other matters also. So we are working on it, and some concerns have been raised by the Honorable Governor at that point in time. But as I said, what is important to note is that the actual implementation of the entry-exit point, which is really what the crux of the entire matter is already being done. And based on this overall situation that we are facing, registration is becoming compulsory. So even in the future now, people who are going to come into the state need to go through a compulsory registration process. And this process will be made very easy through a software and an app that is going to be online. And within seconds, the person can register and receive a QR code. So therefore, we are achieving the purpose, but at the same time, we're making it very easy for the people who are going to come into the state to simply provide the information and registration to us. And therefore, the purpose, as I said, is being served, and we are being able to register and monitor the entry and the exit of people into the state. It's very clear that that the allegations that are being brought out are just simply talks that few individuals have been doing. Now, just to clarify things, it is this government that has put in an audit inquiry into the GHEDC and the GHEDC for the last 10 years. We're looking into the entire aspect. So when they say that no action has been taken, we have met the Chief Minister, and nothing has been done, it's a complete lie, because we have instituted an inquiry. We have also ensured that to ensure that the entire process and working of the council would improve, that administrator where a very highest senior officer has been appointed out there, and that has ensured that now the reformations that are needed are going to be moved in a much faster pace. So all these actions have been taken. So in spite of all of that, just for the sake of coming out with statements, certain individuals decided to. But I think that's not important. We are just again, raking up the issue, which is meaningless. The point being that we have had a very good meeting today. I had a very good meeting with the Vice President of the BJP, Dr. Au, who had come here to Shillong, and I'm very thankful to him for coming here and discussing this matter with me. We had a very good discussion in my residence, where he has assured that we will work together. And I told him that all these allegations and statements being made, there's not a problem for me. I'm not bothered about it, and I'm not taking it personally at all. And what is important for me too is to ensure that we all think in a positive manner and work together. So we had a very positive discussion, and he has assured me that he will ensure that the BJP and the other coalition partners, and I assured him that the other coalition partners, we will all work together to take the MDA and the state forward. All the members of the MDA felt that all these allegations were baseless. They have been very clear that if there are any issues or any concerns, then the concerned partners can always discuss with the Chief Minister and can bring it to the coordination committee. And felt that even the method and the way in which it was brought out was wrong and it shouldn't have been done. But as I said, we are not trying to rake up this issue anymore. We have decided as a coordination committee and as a MDA to now move forward from all of this and now ensure that we work in a much more coordinated effort and way to ensure that no such communication gap is there in between the members of the MDA.
Was there any assurance from the BJP side?
Absolutely, there was assurance, and both the MLAs have again reiterated that they will ensure that no such situation happens in the future, and in whatever the case may be, we will always work together as a coalition partner. It's very simple. I have maintained from day one that for me it is the commitment that I have made to my coalition partners. And the commitment that I made to the coalition partners was that we will be giving ministerial berths in terms of the ratio of the MLAs. And I stuck to that, and I will stick to that, my commitment that I've made. The prerogative of the change in the minister is something that we leave to the political parties. But there were certain cases in certain political parties where those adjustments and those agreements that were there between the MLAs was brought to my notice right at the beginning of the term. Therefore, as the chairman of the MDA and as the chief minister, it is my duty to ensure that that understanding which was made known to me in the beginning of the term by certain political parties is implemented, which is what I did. If there was understanding within political parties, which they had but was not brought to my notice, it will be wrong for me to simply force it through. And that decision, so there's a second category of the agreement, which was not brought to my notice, will be decided within the political party that is there. So that's how it is, and that's how I worked on it.